Mustang Sally. Hello everyone, this is MV broadcasting from very overcast Cardiff, Wales, United Kingdom. And we're doing some Field of Dreams. Now I'm doing some broadcasting today because Bernie will be doing some later on and Beverly Buckshot may be doing some tonight or tomorrow. We thought we'd get the lead going. We're doing our Gridiron Dreams, I think it's called, as well in the background. But this Field of Dreams it's been broadcast on mainly Bernie Strong's wonderful channel, Buckshot. Also, Buckshot's BBN network. I thought we'd get the lead going. We're doing Aaron also does. I can't remember the name of Aaron's channel. Someone like to put that in the chat. That'll be one background. But we're all a group of guys that got together the last 4 seasons, or for what we call seasons, 6 weeks shots will be running a season or so. And this is the 4th year, season 4. So we've had 3 champions so far. Myself, this second season of Leo, third season of Chicago. And we've built up quite a history for what we've got 4 divisions which are ever expanding all the time. It's getting very popular now. 4th year. Don't know how many teams we started in season 1. They've had 3 champions so far. Got out a couple. I've had new people come in, new owners come in, and the league is very competitive. I can see by divisions quite in here after 2 months. The DJ's lead. That's Mike Silver, that's Silver out of the park. I don't know how many teams we started in season 1. Well known within the community. Doing his wonderful stadium. Very nice. Come in and the win division by 2 games. I can see by there's Lehigh Lizards, that's Steve Tate, well known. The DJ's lead in the community. Mike Silver, and he's beating the head of Nooch, Buckshot, Carlos, Todd B. I'm sure that's Jay. Come in and he's the windows by 2 games. There's Lehigh, and pretty sure that's Steve Tate, the DJ's lead in the community. Jamie's the man. So it's drafted Nooch, Keeper Lee, Buckshot. At the end of the season, we was only 15. Todd B. and we drafted him in 2 teams the next season. And it's a lot of fun, that's all I can say. What we found by season 4 though, is the majority of the star players I've ever played are now in the league at the same time. That wasn't really season 1, 2 or 3. Definitely the case in season 4. And we drafted some players from the 30s maybe. Some from the mid to late 80s. Pretty much everyone's here. What we found by season 4 though, see by looking at leaderboard, the majority we found out a lot about players I've never heard of, we've never heard of. Now in the league, some of us haven't heard of. I can look at that list, I don't know who the hell Dowd is. I've learned who Edward Richardson players from the 30s maybe. Dave Dunbar, I've only looked at late 80s, learned this season. Bob Porterfield is another one I don't know. Leaderboard. Found out a lot about players and so on and so forth. It's a mixture of players. Yeah, and look at that list. We've got dead ball players. Players of every single era. So you'll have your favourite team, and you know it's incredible. So let's just get things going here. Found out a lot about players. So some early morning if you're in North America, you're just getting up. Yeah, and a cup of coffee, tea, whatever dead ball players is. Depends on every sort of get going. I know some people have it live, hopefully you're watching it live. If not, you know, welcome to any broadcasting. Let's just get it going. Found out a lot about players. So some early mornings in North America, just getting up. Yeah, and a cup of coffee, tea, whatever dead ball players is. Depends on every sort of get going. I know some people have it live, hopefully you're watching it live. If not, here we go, guys. So what am I doing today? I know Slash was looking earlier on. So I'm looking at the teams who play. I know that's Josh Edmondson against Slash Michigan. Michigan has been flattering to deceive over the last couple of seasons. Here we go, better and better. What am I doing today? I know Slash was have a look at Michigan. The second, see who they are. So I'm looking at the let's see if anything catches my eye. The teams who play. I already see Michigan Edmondson that catches my eye against Slash Michigan. Michigan has been flattering to deceive over the last couple of seasons. Here we go, better and better. So what am I doing today? I know Slash was have a look at Michigan. The second, see who they are. So I'm looking at the that's off. Let's see. Here we go. So here we go, guys. Let's go. Lehigh DJ's a big game, but I'm going to start off with Michigan, Edmonton, something day two.
Here we go, guys.
And
No slash. Let's have a look at Michigan.
playing a second game of the set.
Here we go.
So here we go, guys. Let's go. Lehigh DJs a big game, but I'm going to start off with Michigan, Edmonton, Michigan, Edmonton.
Here we go, guys. No slash. Let's have a look at Michigan.
Okay, so we're going to take it up to well, sim the first day. Let's get rolling. So here we go, guys. Let's go from there. Liverpool, who are division champions in the Earth Division, looking to get a second consecutive title. Here they go. And Liverpool takes a 2-1 victory over Washington at home. That's win the first day. Let's get rolling.
So here we go, guys.
Donaldson won 3-4. Liverpool, Edmonton over division champions in the Earth Division at Edmonton. And Edmonton wins behind Don Drysdale. And Liverpool takes a 2-1 victory over Washington at home. That's win the first over Crew. Gordon hits 2 home runs. Liverpool, Edmonton hits his 14th home run. Florence, amazing as Aaron, Don hosting, and Liverpool takes a wonderful Yoko over Crew. 1-0. Kurt Schilling was the victory there over Reynolds. Powell hits 2 home runs. It's a home run, his 10th home run of the season. Florence are down to amazing. Brooklyn and Lancaster. So Lancaster at Brooklyn, that's Night Raven. Yoko. And he loses as Brooklyn takes the win behind one of my own players, Gaylord Perry. 5 and 6 of Reynolds. Powell, Gil Hodges, 8th home run went 3 for 5. As Florence, Maplewood and T. Brooklyn and Lancaster. So Lancaster at Brooklyn, that's Night Raven. Yoko. And he loses as Brooklyn takes the win behind one of my own players, Gaylord Perry. 5 and 6 of Reynolds. Okay, Gil Hodges, 8th home run went 3 for 5. Maplewood and T-ville. Here we go. Maplewood and T-ville. T-ville edges this one away at Maplewood. Billy Pierce goes to 5 and 5. Perez drops to 1 and 8. Minaminoso to 4. With 4 and hits his 4th home run. Here in Chicago, trying to get out of an early season funk at the moment. Defending world champion against Hadley Lake. Hadley Lake against David Lando, Chicago. And Chicago goes back up to winning form again. I think that's 2 in a row now. With 4, Robin Roberts gets his 6th victory. Here in Chicago, trying to get out of an early Logan 4-4, defending world champion against Hadley Lake. Hadley Lake against David Lando, Chicago. And Chicago goes back up to winning form again. I think that's 2 in a row now. With 4, Robin Roberts. I see kind of why. 6 victories. Here in Chicago, trying to get out of an early Logan 4-4. I had a video in the background. That's fine. I'm actually listening to my own broadcast. That's it, fixed. I had my own broadcast on my own channel in the background. I was wondering what the hell's going on. Right, now we're back to normal. Tijuana, which used to be Canada, the area has since departed. They are hosting Marshfield. Tijuana is normally a powerhouse. There we go. Tijuana 9, Marshfield 3. Hughes with the victory. Mike Garcia with the loss. Thompson hits a 2nd home run of the season. Lehigh Degens. We're going to order this one first. Jake Arrieta is going for the Degens. This is a big clash. These two are going to be figuring along with San Francisco and Chicos, I think, for the division title. Here we go. And the Degenerates win. Mike Silver's Degenerates behind a win by Papelbon beats Dolph Luque. Papelbon goes to 2-0. Luque drops to 2-4. Anderson hits his 4th home run of the season. Quick look at that box score. Would have made went 1 for 3. Ozzie Smith 2 for 3. Evans 2 for 4. Anderson, that's Brady Anderson, with 3 RBIs. So a good win there for the Degens. Dallas against Philadelphia. Now Philadelphia won the Earth Division last season. They used to be Berlin. They are run by Midlife Crisis. Andy Messersmith on the hill. And Philly takes Dallas down 9-8 in the wild one. Sutcliffe goes 1-0. Smith loses it for Dallas. He goes to 0-1. Harry Heilman With his 13th home run of the season, went 4 for 5. He is a hell of a player. Let's see if Philly can start to keep in touch with the big boys. With the rest of the big boys. This is a tough division, York division. Manchester, good Lord, God help me. I don't know why I'm playing Messina, but there we are. Messina in a rare outing, 6.75 ERA, going against San Francisco. Manchester on an 8-game winning streak. And it's 9, well, it should have been 9. Cy Falkenberg in extra innings brings it home for Manchester. I wasn't expected to win that one. Tris Speaker goes 4 for 5 with a double. Moffat takes the loss. Good win for Manchester there. Chico's and Long Island. Tommy Terrific, Tom Seaver goes on the mound for Chico's against an unannounced pitcher for Long Island. Here we go. Chico's behind Tom Terrific wins it. Smoltz takes the loss for Long Island. That's a Legend Sports Universe. Check out his channel. He does some wonderful stuff there with some old-time leagues of baseball and American football, and he has done some basketball stuff. And there's BBN Network. Check that channel out. That's Chico's. So there we go. 5-1 Chico's. Goose Gosling 2 for 4. It's his 7th home run. So that's the end of the day. Box. Everybody gets a chance to see their scores. Second, most of the time, this is going to be second in a series for some. Let's go Liverpool against Washington. Big Clue hosting Jamie. Now, big clues. Johnny Vandermeer goes 6-2. Burns goes 0-7. Now, Washington's an expansion team. Jamie was in the league before, actually, and ran a franchise in the water division and has 2 division titles to his name. Big Clue was, let's see, 3rd in the first season in his division. Won it in the second season and won it. It's a 2-time defending divisional champion, Big Clue, but he tends to get knocked out in the playoffs. Will this be the season of Big Clue? There's my main man, Bernie Strom. Check out that channel for various Red Sox projects and many projects. Bernie's probably the most prominent broadcaster in this league, the Field of Dreams League. Hosting St. Pete, that's Joe Murdy. Joe is 7 games back of Mid-Michigan. Let's see what happens there. Bernie's team, slim lead in the Fire division. Here we go. And Vegas behind Catfish Hunter 10-3. Beats Ferguson Jenkins 1-8. Goldschmidt hits his 9th home run of the season. We will leave that Mid-Michigan Edmonton game. We are going to play that one. Hagerstown, that's my main man, Dwayne Martz. Check out his channel for various APA projects and Digital Diamond projects, if I remember. He's the king. The Streaming Demon, Dwayne. Here we go, up against Todd B. Todd B was one of the, when we started getting that community, our mini community together, because one part of a big community. Todd B won the initial Ned McGreevy League, which is a separate league altogether with a separate history, which was purely dead ball, and Todd won that one, if I remember correctly. Here we go. Hagerstown, Cleveland. Hagerstown behind David Price wins his 6th game of the season. Bob Welch takes the loss. Honus Wagner hits his 10th home run. Team to watch is Hagerstown. Here is Yoko's amazing against Aaron's Florence. And Yoko behind Jim Cott, 5-3. Beats Eddie Lopez, jump balling Eddie Lopez, 6-5. Don Baylor hits his 7th home run of the season. Lancaster, Brooklyn, that's Night Raven against, I can't remember who Brooklyn is. It's Mark Unger, Thespian, I think. There's 2 Marks in the league. Here we go, Lancaster versus Brooklyn. Brooklyn 24-27. Lancaster trying to stay in the race, 27-21 in the Fire division. And Brooklyn, who are running second in the Water division, takes the victory. Preacher Rowe with his 4th victory of the season. Epa, that is Epa Rixey, he's been a star in this league. Former world champion with Canada last season, takes the loss. Heidi Manouche, 4 for 4 with his 11th home run. T-Ville at Maplewood, here we go. Maplewood takes down Carlos's T-Ville. Schultz, the winner, 4-9. I don't know which Schultz, I keep thinking Dutch Schultz, but he's a gangster. Carl Mays takes the loss. Worked with his 7th home run. Chicago, Hadley Lake. Chicago, They win behind Bob Bull. He's turned to Carl Hubble, 1-3 for Hadley Lake. Mike Hendrick hits his second home run. Marshfield against Tijuana. Marshfield playing in the water division. Tijuana was the former Canada team. They're in the fire. Oh my goodness, Pete Alexander takes a loss and Quinn takes a win. 1-6. Al Rosen, this is 1953 Al Rosen, with his 12th home run. Wow. Marshfield there upsetting Tijuana. Lehigh D-Gens. Let's see if the D-Gens can take down Lehigh. Or do we play that one too as a second game? We'll probably play it as a second game. I know we've seen them recently. No, to hell with it. Here we go. And Kevin Brown takes the victory 6-4 against Dallas. 8-2. Jeff Backwell with his 11th home run of the season. Dallas Philly. And here's Philly 23-26, 25-22 even records. And Philly behind Jeff Reardon, it looks like in relief, takes the victory. Dazzy Vance takes the loss for Dallas. Dickie Thon hits his 7th home run. Nice power from the shortstop. Fingers crossed to Zach Greinke having a strange season. He's not too bad with the ERA, but he's not getting any run support. Home against San Francisco. And the Red Bolts win. 10-game winning streak now for the Manchester Red Bolts. Oh, not to shame my bias here. Sorry, folks. Greinke 3-5. Roger Clemens 6-5. Manchester 10-game winning streak, which was started by Bernie's dice rolling. Thank you, Bernie. Chico's BBN Network. Check out the channel. That's our good friend Buckshot. 25-24, just above 500. Chief Bender going. You can see he's got starters lined up. Long Island 22-27. And Chico shuts out Long Island. Chief Bender 4-3. Jim Palmer 5-5. Goose Gosselin 8th home run. So now we're going to call a game. Mid-Michigan at Edmonton. Bit rusty, so bear with me as I set this up. Some guys have got their liners all set up. Here we go. Computer lineup for the Express. And this is Jeff's Express versus Slash Deep Thrillers. Slash Deep, coolest member of the community. Here we go.
Play ball.
It'll be nice if we had some sound. Hopefully that's loud enough for you. As we take a look at the players on the field. So for Edmonton, behind the plate is Bill Dickey. At first, Cecil Cooper. Second base, Joe Gordon. At short, the Scooter, Phil Rizzuto. Third, George Killikel. In left field, Charlie Con Keller. Center field, Brett Butler, still in the league. He's been around since season 1. And in right field, Joe DiMaggio. So a sprinkling of Yankees in this lineup. On the mound, pitching for Edmonton, Ed Rollback. Rollback on the season is 4-3 with a 5.04 ERA. Now I'm hoping this is loud enough. I shall just check my sound. Bear with me. It's been a while since I broadcast. Hello, Big Clue. Hello, Bernie Strom. Hello, MWN. Good morning. I'm glad you can hear me now. Here we go. Leading off for Mid-Michigan, Reed Nichols. Never heard of Reed Nichols before. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Rollback. And that's up the middle. Rollback picks it up. Fires the first. 1 away. I hope it's loud enough for you guys. At the plate, stepping up, Wade Boggs on an 11-game hitting streak. Here's the 1-1 from Rollback. Up the middle, straight back to Rollback. He'll throw it over to Cooper. 2 away. Now digging into the plate, Jimmy Fox. Jimmy Fox playing catcher? Okay. Jimmy Fox, 10-game hitting streak. Rollback looks in, gets a sign from Dickey. 0-1 pitch. Grounded straight to Rizzuto. He fields it over to first. Got him. Close call, but no runs, no hits, no errors after 1/2 inning. Mid-Michigan nothing. Edmonton coming to bat. Let's take a look at the Mid-Michigan team. Behind the plate is Jimmy Fox. First base, Carl Yastrzemski. Second, Lou Whitaker. At short, Alan Trammell. Third base, Wade Boggs. Left field, Rick Miller. Out in center field, Tony Armas. And in right field, Reed Nichols. So this team owned by Slash Deep. Jack Morris goes on the mound, so a nice flavor of Detroit Tigers here. Butler leads off for Edmonton. Here's the 1-2. Shallow fly down the left field line. Miller has it, and that is one away. This is Rick Miller, 35-year-old veteran playing left field. At the plate, Charlie Keller. First pitch. There's a deep drive to center field. Armas on his travels reaches up and catches it at the fence. 2 away. Brings up Jolting Joe DiMaggio. I think this is DiMaggio's second season. Hasn't really lit it up just yet. There he is, right-handed Jolting Joe. Morris bears down, looks at him. Gets a sign from Fox. Here's the 3-1. Joe hits it deep to right center field. Nichols on the run makes the catch at the track, and that's the end of the inning. Nothing across in the bottom of the first. After 1 complete, Mid-Michigan 0, the Express 0. Leading off for the Express, Lou Whitaker at the top of the second inning here. And there's a blue shot to right field, base hits, and Lou Whitaker's on base. Whitaker 27% chance of a steal. Here's Carl Yastrzemski looking like his first bat. 44-year-old Carl Yastrzemski. He's coming from 1983. Is Mid-Michigan going to keep him on their roster long term? I do not know, folks. Rollback is ready. Here's the 0-1. And yes, rips this down to Gordon at second. He fields it. Over to Rizzuto. Rizzuto over to first. Double play. Good double play by Edmonton. The team fundamentally built here by Jeff Hunter. There is Rick Miller at the plate. It's looking a bit light in the lineup here for Mid-Michigan, actually, looking at that lineup. Rollback is ready. Here's the 0-1. Curveball. Grounded to third. Keller fields it, fires it to first. And out. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 1.5 innings, Mid-Michigan nothing. Express nothing. Just check the chat. Morning Midlife Crisis. One of the geniuses of Action PC Baseball. This man knows the ins and outs of this game. Here we go. Jack Morris on the mound. Joe Gordon as we get some Saturday morning baseball. Joe Gordon facing deep, hits a fly ball deep to right center. Armas measures it, waits for it, under it, makes the catch, and we have an injury. Joe Gordon, as he came out of the box there, what happened to him? At first, is hurt. He's coming out of the game. Joe Gordon limps out of the game for Edmonton. Now, let's step out on the plate while they fix Joe Gordon, or try to, is Johnny Mize. Johnny Mize, a Red Bolt in future incarnations of this league, or different league, in the Shanks League, played for the Red Bolts. He's my favorite player of all time in this league, in these leagues. Morris looks in, 1 out. 1-0 count. Deep little fly ball to right field. Nichols doesn't have to move, and that retires Johnny Mize. 2 out here now for the Express, bottom of the second. Jack Morris cruising along. Here's the 0-2 to Cecil. Struck him out! No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 2. Mid-Michigan nothing, Edmonton nothing. It's going to the top of the 3rd inning. And Dwight Evans steps up to the plate. Evans batting a paltry 149, but he has got 7 home runs. Is this league too good for Dwight Evans? Here's a 2-1. Ground ball down the third base line. Kell hits his right, backhands his throw across the diamond. Out. So the woes of Evans continues as Alan Trammell steps up. One half of that Keystone combination for Detroit in the mid-80s. One's a Hall of Famer, one should be. Rollback is ready. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out. Ed Rollback rolling along quite nicely here. Fresh strikeout. There's Tony Armas at the plate. These mid-Michigan guys, they lead their division, but they're not really hitting. Here's the 1-2. Swing, fly ball down the left field line. And Tony Armas says, MV, stick this up your... He's out of here. 350-foot home run. 3rd home run of the season for Tony Armas. So, 1-0 mid-Michigan. That's Reed Nichols stepped to it. What is going on with this lineup? Rollback to Nichols. Inside, walks it. So Nichols was taking all the way there. And here's Wade Boggs. 1 man on, 2 men out. Top of the 3rd inning. Rollback has just given a home run to Tony Armas. Throw to first. Nichols dives in under the tag. He barely makes it back, but he's back. Rollback looks in, gets the sign from Dickey. Here's the 2-0. Curveball. Rounded to Ryan. Ryan over to Rizzuto. Rizzuto cannot turn, doesn't have to turn, double play. So Ryan replacing Joe Gordon at second. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning now as George Kell comes to the plate. There's the 2-2. And that's popped up. Fox rips off his mask and makes the catch. 1 down. Brings up the scooter. Phil Rizzuto. Here's the 1-1. Grounded up the middle. Trammell fills it. Fires to first. Got him. So Yastrzemski playing out this is his 83 season, as I said. I do not know who this guy is. Nichols. Reed Nichols. But he's playing right field for Slash. Slash is leading his division. Here's Bill Dickey. Left down hitting catcher for Edmonton. And that is a deep fly ball to left field. Is it got enough? It's going back. Miller going back to the wall, and he makes the catch on the track to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors after 3 complete. Mid-Michigan lead Edmonton 1-0 as we go to the top of the 4th inning, and Jimmy Fox on a 10-game hitting streak will lead off. Curveball from Rollback, and that's up the middle. Rizzuto cannot handle it, and he'll be charged with an error. So Jimmy Fox on base. Brings up Sweet Lou Whitaker. I'm curious. There's a lot of guys on this team, I know I'm using the right file, that are not been playing, so that's interesting. I think he's got a lot of injuries. There we go. Whitaker lines this up the middle of the Rizzuto's head, base hit. That's could be 2. Fox stops at second, and Butler will throw it in. 2 men on now for Mid-Michigan. As Carl Yastrzemski. So clearly Mid-Michigan have done some jiggery-pokery with their lineup, because a lot of these guys haven't played at all this season, so sure what's going on there. Here's a 2-1. Down the 3rd base line. Kell up with it. Takes it to 3rd in front of Fox. And that remains. They've got 2 men on base, 1 out. Fox did not have the speed to beat George Kell. There we go. Rollback looks in at Miller. The score is 1-0. Top of the 4th. 1-2. Kell struck him out. Ed Rollback. 33 years old, Ed Rollback. Pitching in this league. Here's Dwight Evans at the plate. Let's see if Dwight can hit one out. 2 men on for Mid-Michigan. Here's the 1-1. Line drive to left center field. That's going to drive in Whitaker. And it's a double for Dwight Evans. And Mid-Michigan go up 2-0. Slash knows what he's doing. What do I know? Here's Alan Trammell, 0 for 1. Rubeck shaking his head here. It's been a bit unlucky. There's Trammell. And that's grounded. Rizzuto with good range. Up with it over the first. Got him. Yastrzemski had no chance. So there we are. That's the end of the inning. 1 run scores on 2 hits and 1 error. After 3.5, the score is Mid-Michigan 2, Edmonton nothing. This is going to be a tight league. Hello, good morning, David Orlando, Mid-Life, Bernie, Clue, there's Mark Unger, one of the Marks in here as well. Welcome, Saturday morning baseball from Cardiff, folks. Bernie will be doing an all-dayer later on at some point. Look in the announcements, you will see it. And we will continue to be broadcasting this. Pick up this baseball, eh? There we go. So Brett Butler at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Corners are in. Morris protected a 2-0 lead. There's a 3-0. Up and away. And Butler will go down to first. Now he's a threat to steal. First pitch to Keller. There goes Butler down to second, and they get him. Jimmy Fox throws out Brett Butler. Who would have thought that? So 1 away. Edmonton lose a runner. Charlie Keller steps back in. He's 0 for 1 today. There's the pitch. Ball inside, and Keller will go down first. Still 1 man out for Edmonton. Joe DiMaggio, like I said, I've not really seen much of Joe this season. It's early, it's only June. First pitch comes to DiMaggio, and that's way outside. That fastball was outside, but that's only ball 1. Morris concerned with Keller at first, because Yastrzemski trying to hold him. There's the 1-0. DiMaggio way up there, pumps it up. Boggs waves off Miller and takes it behind third. 2 down. Midlife Crisis gives an update. Nichols usually spelled Rice in left field when Rice DH. Good fielder, yeah, clearly. Here is Ryan, Coney Ryan at the plate. Now, yet another one of these players been changed around, folks. Ryan is ready. Here's Morris. Throws over to first, keep Keller quiet. Keller, a big threat to steal. He's got a big lead now. There's the pitch. And here's a throw. They won't throw as Keller steals the base. He was showing 97. There's no way he wasn't going to get that one. Keller now edges off second. Morris a bit concerned with Keller at the moment. Here's the pitch to Ryan. High. And Ryan was taken all the way. So 2 men out for Edmonton, but there's 2 out in the bottom of the 4th. Morris, being conservative. Here's Johnny Mize. Look out, folks. Here's a 2-0 pitch. And that was hit deep down the right field line. Nichols going back. It is gone! Johnny Mize! My favorite player, folks. Oh, I need to get my glimpse on. I need to get my hands on him. Somehow. But Jeff is never going to let him go, especially after this. Home run by Johnny Mize. Let's take a butcher's look at that again. Video? What's it? Look at that replay. Boom! Up and away in my beautiful balloon. That's gone. 3 home run and the Express take the lead. Jack Morris will be cursing. There's Cecil Cooper. 1 and 2 count. There's a line drive into left field. Base hit for Cecil. One of the most consistent players in the history of this league. And now that brings up Kel. So there's some power here in Edmonton, as I just showed. They lead now 3-2. Bottom of the 4th. Jack Morris. Oh, I don't know what I just pressed there. That was a mistake on my behalf. Luckily, no damage. Low and inside, he'll take his base. So, 3 men on for Edmonton, or men on for Edmonton. Here we go. Rizzuto 0 for 1. Here's a 2-2. Line drive over Trammell's head for a base hit. 2 runs will score. So there is a power in this lineup for Edmonton. And that was Phil Rizzuto. 5-2. Express, one of those dark horses. Here we go, folks. Bill Dickey at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Morris looks behind him. Rizzuto's behind him at second. Here's the 3-2. And that's a roller to the right side. Picked up by Yastrzemski and taken to the bag. And that ends it finally. Oh no! Base hit. There's argument at first. I thought that was out. But it's a base hit for Dickey. Yastrzemski dove for it. Flipped to Morris and that looked out. But no, the umpire is saying safe. Well, the drama continues here as Morris can't get out of the inning. As Brett Butler comes to the plate. Man on first, man on third. 2 out here for the Express. Here's a 2-1 to Butler. Grounded up the middle. Morris picks it up, fields it over to Yastrzemski. Finally, they get out of the inning. 5 runs scored, 4 hits, no errors. We've played 4. Edmonton 5, Mid-Michigan 2. So, Mid-Michigan Slash gonna have to do something there. Here's Tony Armas. He's 1 for 1. He's had a home run today. Here's the 1-2. Grounded to third. Nice backhanded play by Kell. Fires to first, and that's 1 away. Here's Reed Nichols at the plate. 1-0. High chopper to Rizzuto. He's fields it. Throws to first. Got it. 2 away. Nice slick fielding by the Scooter. Roebuck suddenly has a better countenance on his face. He was scowling earlier on. Now he's got a good lead to work with. Wade Boggs at the plate. 11-game hitting streak on the line. Here's a 2-0 to Boggs. And a ground ball up the middle. Nice play by Ryan to his right. Fields it. Throws to first to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 4.5, the Express 5, Mid-Michigan 2. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning as Charlie Keller comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Grounded by Keller. Great play by Whitaker at second. Good diving play, and he fielded it to first. 1 away. It's a great infield he has here. Morris looks in. Here's DiMaggio. Split finger. That was going deep to left field, but not enough on it as Miller takes it on the run of the track. 2 away. Rick Miller, the veteran, 35-year-old Rick Miller, flanked by Tony Armas and Reed Nichols in the outfield. Nichols is the youngest of that trio. They get back to the action on the field. Connie Ryan at the plate. They want to give me some update on Connie Ryan. Here's the 0-1. Ryan hits this one deep to fly ball, but Armas will take it. Armas with good range, and that ends that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5 complete. We go to the 6th inning. Edmonton 5, Mid-Michigan 2. Jimmy Fox at the plate. 10-game hitting streak on the line. Here's a 2-2. Struck him out. So Roebuck gets his 3rd strikeout. Here's Lou Whitaker. He's 2 for 2. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to Ryan. Ryan fields it, and that's a low throw. Cooper can't dig it out, and the replacement Ryan is going to be charged with the error. That's his 3rd on the season. Connie Ryan. Whitaker will go to second. As we now get to Carl Yastrzemski at the plate. And there's a wild pitch, and Richard will go to third. So maybe Mid-Michigan can come back into in this inning. Yaz digs in again. Rollback gets a sign from Dickey. Here's the 1-0. Popped up to second. Ryan behind Rizzuto. He's under it and gloves it. That's 2 away. Ryan made his 3rd error in the year earlier on in the inning. Because Joe Gordon went down with an injury in this game. Whitaker's at third as Miller steps up. Here's the 0-2. Driven up the middle, base hit for Rick Miller. Whitaker will come home. Poor play by Phil Rizzuto. Wow, you didn't expect that from the Scooter. So here we go. Mid-Michigan score is 5-3. 3-2 count on Evans, just inside, and he walks. So 2 out, 2 men on. Rollback not really struggling, but now he's facing Alan Trammell, 0 for 2. Man on second, man on first. Edmonton trying to just keep this lead. Here's the 1-1. Line to set up a base hit. That curveball is hit for a base hit. Trouble's going to get 2. 1 run scores, 2 run scores, and we have a tie ball game, folks. Mid-Michigan on Alan Trammell's double, and Rollback is throwing it away again. Wow, just a 2-out double there by Alan Trammell. I had a good feeling about that one. Here's Armas, 1 for 2. Here's the 0-1, and that's hit to third. Kell finally gets them out of the inning. So, after 5.5 innings, Mid-Michigan have tied it up 5-5. Interesting ball game here. As we now have Johnny Mize at the plate. Here's the 1-1. Here's Johnny. And he drills a single to first and second, so Mize on. Cooper steps up, and these guys are pretty bad boys. Morris is taking his time, looking over at Mize. Here's the 0-1. Cooper swings, that's down the line, and ooh, foul. I'm curious as to why Slash is playing Yastrzemski. I suppose there's injuries in his team, that's all I can think of. Morris is ready to score, to count as 0-2. Cooper, a deadly hitter from the left-hand side. Here's the 0-2. Swung and a miss, he strikes him out. So Jack Morris only gets his second strikeout so far. Kell at the plate, he's 0 for 1. Here's a 2-0. Deep fly ball to left field. This was high, but not deep enough. Rick Miller on the run makes the catch at the track. 2 out. Mize will remain on first as Rizzuto comes to the plate. Phil is 1 for 2. Morris shakes off a sign from Fox. Now he's ready to go. Here's a 1-2, curveball, grounded to third, Boggs over to first. Yastrzemski takes it, and that is the end of that. After 6 innings, Mid-Michigan 5, Edmonton 5. Close game here, Saturday morning baseball. After this game, I will be simming a couple. We've already simmed one day so far. I know Birdie's going to do a marathon later on. So here we go. Here we go. Nichols 0 for 2. Here's the 0-2. On the inside corner with a curveball. Roll back. That's 1 away. Boggs 0 for 3. 11-game hitting streak on the line. At Rollback likes a sign from Dickey. Here's the 0-1. Boggs swings, and he hits this one deep to right field, off the wall, and Wade Boggs with some power gets a double. So here comes Mid-Michigan. This is like a heavyweight boxing match. Each team putting each other against the ropes. 1 out here. Top of the 7th inning. Here's Fox at the plate. He pops it up, and Rizzuto will make the catch. That's 2 away. But here's Sweet Lou Whitaker, 2 for 3. Rollback. Staying through his size with Dickey. Here we go. Here's the 3-1. Nice grab by Dickey. He'll take his base. So throw the 3-1 count. Whitaker goes down at first. Boggs at second. Whitaker at first. And Carl Yastrzemski at the plate. This is a man that's 44 years old. Wow. Here we go. Rollback looks in. And no, Dickey's going to want to talk to him first. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball. Grounded to Ryan. Ryan up with it over to Cooper. And that is the end of the half inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 6.5 innings, the teams are tied. Mid-Michigan 5. The Edmonton Express 5. There's Jack Morris to Dickey. Dickey lines it straight to Trammell to lead off the bottom of the 7th. Here's Brett Butler. Butler 0 for 2 today. Butler swings, there's a liner. Oh, to the right, but Nichols straight into Nichols' glove. 2 away. Morris up to 99 pitches now. Charlie Keller at the plate. He's 0 for 2. A lot of Yankees on the Edmonton team. Here's the 0-1. It's a blooper over Trouble's head for a base hit. So Charlie Keller is on, brings it up for Jolting Joe DiMaggio. DiMaggio is ready. Morris gets the sign from Fox. Here's the 1-1. That has hit deep to center field. This could go. No, Nichols on the run makes the running play. What a catch on the run by Nichols. Oh, I thought it was going out. So Nichols makes the catch to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We've played 7 complete. It's still deadlock, 5-5. There's Rollback still on the mound as Rick Miller comes to the plate. First pitch up the middle, and a diving play by Ryan. Fields it over the first, got him. Nice play by Ryan, who has made an error in the ballgame. Costly one, too. There's Dwight Evans at the plate. Batting 153 on the season. He's 1 for 2 today, though. There is, oh, no, now we got the manager calls Evans back. We got Curtis Granderson to pinch hit. Shallow fly ball to DiMaggio, and that's 1 away. 2 away. So, Dewey was yanked there for Curtis Granderson, but Granderson didn't come through. And now we have Alan Trammell at the plate. Trammell tied up this ball game. One of those great Detroit players from the... Oh, thank you, David. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Here we go. Here's Alan Trammell. Here's 1 for 3. 0-1 pitch. And a blooping single to left field. And Alan Trammell showing his clutch gene. He's on, but there's 2 men out here. Top of the 8th inning. Tony Armas at the plate. 1 for 3 with a home run. Rollback still in there, but the bullpen is now beginning to warm up for Edmonton. Let's see what they got in there. I don't touch it, of course. Jerris Familia, Caseling, Seaton Smith, and Tony. Tony, a man well known in our league, has had many homes. Shifting left, shifting to the right. He's everywhere. Here's Tony Armas. The 1-1 to Armas, curveball, grounded to third. Kell fields it to Ryan at second. Ryan cannot turn the play, doesn't need to, as that is that. 3 out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors after 7.5 innings. Mid-Michigan 5. The Edmonton Express, Jeff Hunter's Edmonton Express 5. Hope everybody can hear me well enough. Here is Cody Ryan now leading off here to replace with Joe Gordon. Morris still on the mound. He's pitched 104 pitches. No change in the field. Here we go. Here's the 1-2. He swings, grounded to Boggs. To his left, fields it, fires the first for the out. So Connie goes down. We are at Shibe Park, folks. Nice breeze in from right field at 17 miles an hour. Morris looks in at Johnny Mize. Here's Johnny. He's already hit a home run. He's lived up to his billing. 2 for 3. Mize is ready. Look at that big sucker. He's ready. Morris looks in. Here's a full count. It's low, and they walk by. So that's the 5th walk by Jack Morris. Here's Cecil Cooper, another bad man. He's 1 for 3. Here's the 1-1 to Cecil. He rips it down the left field line, but Miller. Oh, I thought it was going to get it, but it goes foul. Cooper steps back in, the excitement over. Morris looks at the ball. He's still in there. Here's the 1-2. That's grounded to third and short. Boggs has it to Whitaker. Whitaker turns 2 to Yastrzemski. Double play. Double play. Nice pivoting there by Whitaker. So, you call it 2. Nothing across at the bottom of the 8th inning. We've played 8. We're down to the 9th inning now. Top of the 9th inning. Score is deadlock, 5-5. Saturday morning baseball, folks. Here we are, 2-2 count. Strike 3 by Rollback. Hanging in there. Al Rollback on the season, 4-3 with a 4.58 ERA and running and counting. Pitched all right, actually. Apart from a home run. Big home run. Here's Wade Boggs, 1 for 4. Here's the 0-1. That was driven to right field. A frozen rope along the first base line. That curveball is hit. And Boggs will go down to second. Brings up Jimmy Double X Fox. Playing catch today. Rulebook is ready. He's gamer, man. Here's the 0-1. Deep fly ball down the left field line. This was high. Back goes Keller. And he makes the catch on the track. However, Boggs will tag up and go to third. I thought Fox had clubbed that one. And here's Sweet Lou Whitaker batting .667. Hold on. Yeah, I'm surprised. A lot of these guys might be in the wrong display here or something. Anyway, here's Whitaker 2 for 3. Ground ball up the middle, base hit, and he brings home Boggs, and Michigan continue to find runs somehow. Someone just stretch out the runs. Here's Carl Yastrzemski. The 1-0 pitch, swung it, and no magic from Yaz as Cooper touched it to Rollback. So that's it. 1 run does score though on 2 hits, no errors. We have 8.5 innings. Edmonton are going to put it out here in the bottom of the ninth. Jack Morris walks out now on the mound for Mid-Michigan. He looks like to take it home. Take it home, Jack. There's George Keller. 2-2. Grounded up the middle. Trammell takes a bad hop but gets it and throws it to the good field by Alan Trammell. Yes, takes it at first. Here's Phil Rizzuto. It's popped up and Yastrzemski will happily glove that near the seats. And he puts it away. 2 away. 1 out away from a victory here for Mid-Michigan. Slash Deep's team. What's up, fellas? Here we go. Dickey 1 for 3. Slash, I only do that in tribute to you, my friend. And that's popped up. This should be the ball game as Bill Dickey pops it up and Fox takes it. The score, Mid-Michigan in a tight one. 6-5 over the Express. Well done. Slash Deep, commiserations, Jeff. As we get Jack Morris goes to 7-2. Ed Rollback 4-4. That was like a bit of a boxing match there. Backwards and forwards and backwards and side. And we saw, hey, Buckshot's a bit early, but I'm glad you are here, son. I've been advertising your channel, doing a bit of Saturday morning baseball. Johnny Mize showed up for me today, that's for sure. But the victory went to Mid-Michigan. Well, congratulations to Mid-Michigan. So, if you're coming a bit late today, shame on you, first of all. The games we played so far, we played the first, just if you're coming in late, just you want to see where you are. There is the first. Chico's beat Long Island. Philadelphia beat Dallas, because I know you're in here. Liverpool beat Washington. Canada beat Hadley Lake. Bernie's team didn't play on that day. My team did. And they won their 9th in a row. Here we go. Second day, which I think is what we just did. Liverpool beat Washington. Vegas beat St. Pete. We just did Michigan, Edmonton. Let's see who else is in here today. So David, you beat Hadley Lake. Philadelphia, you beat Dallas 6-4. Lehigh beat DeGen 6-4. And Chico's. So Chico's, I think you're on a 2-game win streak, I think. Yeah, Buckshot, they turned it back around again. So that's where we are. Box. It's all done. I'll sim one more day. I'll sim it to Bernie. Should I sim it to? Yeah, I'll just sim it as far as I can go. Bernie's going to do the marathon. So here we go. So here's the third. Vegas at St. Pete. Bernie versus Joe Murray. And Davenport goes 7-4. Johnny Cueto takes the loss. Tim Raines 2 for 3 with 3 stolen. Is that third stolen base of the year or 3 stolen bases? Vegas continue to lead the fire division. Here are some chasers in that division, at least Lancaster is, against Brooklyn. Brooklyn takes down Lancaster, Tente Clem Labine, 4-0. Russell takes the loss. Sewell, it's his 4th home run. So Brooklyn continue to try and keep pace with Mid-Michigan in the water division. Marshfield versus Tijuana. Marshall drop a game to Tijuana and goes to 27-4. Rudolph gets the win, Archer the loss. Whitey Lockman with his second home run of the season. Now this has been a tough game. Lehigh the Degenerates, they've had a couple of games back to back. Addy Joss will go on the mound against the Lehigh Lizards. And Addy Joss comes away with a victory, 5-2. Mordecai, three-finger Brown, takes the loss. Willie Mays with his 13th home run. So that race continues to heat up. Manchester, San Francisco. Hooks Wiltzer on the mound against God knows who for San Francisco. Yes! Manchester, 11-game win streak. Hooks Wiltzer, 3-0. Louis Tiant takes the loss. Manchester on a hot streak as Bernie has given me the same dice he used the other night. Thank you, Bernie! Chicos against Long Island. Let's see, folks. Johnson, 7-4, goes for the Chicos. Or does he? Is it Johnson? Anyway. Oh! Wagner, Billy Wagner pulls out the victory. Beats Walter Johnson. Red Skondonst, 3-4. So sorry, Chicos. Liverpool, Washington. So can Liverpool continue to hold off the charging Red Bulls and Hagerstown? And they do. Juan Marichal takes an extra innings. He gets the victory. Tessero gets the loss. Jones, 2 for 4 with a double. Here's the charging Hagerstown against Todd B's Cleveland. Hagerstown behind Santana, 4-6. Ed Walsh takes the loss. Park, I'm not sure which Parker that is. 2 for 2. Yoko's Amazing versus Florence. 3. They lose to Florence. Nice win for Aaron there. Sorry, Yoko. McDermott, I think that's Mickey McDermott, 6-3 against Cole Hamels, who can only have been playing for Yoko. Adrian Beltre, 7 home runs. T-Ville Maplewood. Carlos versus, I can't remember who Maplewood is. 10-5. Wow. Randy Johnson with a win. Cheney with a loss. Ron Santo with his 10th home run. Chicago. Dave versus Will Toole. Here we go. 5-0. Stan Kowaleski. And Chicago now start to get their crap together. Sorry, David. 5-4. Kowaleski must be there with the 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs. And then Dallas versus Philadelphia. Dallas, that's John, versus the Genius, midlife crisis. And John pulls up the win. Tannehill, 6-2. Jimmy Key with a loss. Flood, 3 for 5. So, a quick look at the standings. We can see here, it's really tight, actually. Look at the Earth division as usual, combative. The Wind division is tight. The Fire division is tight. Now then, over to the crowd. For a second. Steve is here. Who's running the loaded dice, Steve? Alright. Hey, Arnold. Nice to see Arnold. Nice to see you, Arnold. Slipping in here unannounced. Nice. I know the guys are chasing your keeper list for football. Alright, guys. So, Bernie, I'm going to do... Should I do one more game? It's up to you guys. We'll do this day, that's for sure. I'll just quickly sim this one. So we're going to sim this all day here. Cleveland host Hagerstown. And Hagerstown win Warren Spawn, 5-3. Doc White, I think that is, 5-7. Mantle. Mickey Mantle with his 17th home run. Wow. Mickey's hitting now. Dwayne continues to keep the pressure on Liverpool and Manchester. Tijuana and Edmonton. Edmonton lose again. Chesborough takes the win. Bolland takes the loss. Greenberg finally is in the lead, by the way. It's his 9th home run. Hank Greenberg been missing for a while. Liverpool Maplewood. This should be interesting. Liverpool win behind Shaw. Breakin takes the loss. Donaldson hits his 9th home run. And finally, Hadley Lake, Hadley Lake Mid-Michigan. Hadley Lake takes a stunning victory there over Mid-Michigan. Vaughan with the win, Stanley with the loss. Lehigh T-Ville, this is one especially for you, Steve. T-Ville behind Virgil Tux takes down Cy Young. Krzyzewski with the 5th home run, that's the other big clue that we have. Said Pete Marshfield will wrap this up. 5-4 Marshfield over St. Pete. So, folks, a quick wrap-up of the league. Make sure I haven't missed anything. I may come on again before Bernie does, but obviously I need a little bit of a break. That was fun. Alright, folks, to have a look at the standings before we hand over to Bernie. Here we go. Hagerstown lead the Earth Division by just half a game. Manchester on a streak, 11-game winning streak. Dallas is in the hunt. Philadelphia is in the hunt. Long Island's in the hunt. Only Maplewood, maybe. They're a new team. That's Hammer Time. Hello, Hammer Time. If you see this, your moment will come. In the Vegas division, the Fire division is always combative. Vegas have a 3.5 game lead over Edmonton, who have just suffered a couple of losses. Chicago have righted their ship and now going to adjust their sails and get some wind behind it, I'm sure. Lancaster just falling back a little bit, but it's an early season. Tijuana's been the biggest shock. They used to be the formidable Canada team. They dropped down, and Florence are not out of it because obviously they've improved a lot. In the Wind division, the Death Star is definitely getting a hammering at the moment, as Mike's degenerates seem to do really, really well. San Francisco behind, and Chico's behind. I'm not stammering on purpose here, by the way. I'm actually stammering. Probably because I need some liquid. T-ville 10, but Cleveland 15 behind, Washington 22.5 behind. But this is a team that fascinates. Have a quick look. All the rosters are correct. I just couldn't understand what he was doing with some of his lineup. This is his leading his league by far. Yep, Yastrzemski is playing first base. Who's at first then? Wow. Slash Deep has got an interesting lineup. He's playing Yastrzemski at first. Okay. There's nothing not criticised because he's winning his division by far. No depth on purpose? Okay. Wow, so it's correct. It's correct. So whatever he's doing, he's working. That's all I can say. But what I can't understand is why is Mickey not playing? Anyway, that's for Slash. I mean, he's winning his division by a distance. So what can you say? He's got that record there is the third best record in the league. So no one can complain. It's better than mine. Right, folks. A quick look around the league. Trish Speaker's leading in batting. Arrieta's leading in pitching. San Francisco's got the best batting average. Lehigh, best pitching. Team defense is fielding his degens. They're going to be tough this year. And they're in the All-Stars. I'm glad to see Stan Musial is there. But the manager of the year so far is Mike Silver. Right, okay, so gentlemen, I'm going to call it a day. I could do another one, but I don't want to bore you all. We've got things to do, haven't we? But I may come back on a bit later on. It's lovely to see everybody today. That's Steve Darthgate, Big Clue, Bart Shot, David, Arnold Hunter. Nice to see you on the channel, Hunter Arnold. Obviously Bernie as well. Midlife Crisis. Thank you all for coming in today. Slash, I know you're going to see this shortly, and everybody else. It's been fun. Let's get the baseball going again, folks. The football can wait a little bit because it's going to take some time for Steve and Clue to finish off the admin, and they're so good. And I just want to say publicly, you two, I just want to say with all the hard work that you two do, I